Hello. Yes, the news has just come on, but we already heard early this morning that there was a terrible plane crash in Poland this morning, and that the president and a large number of other government and high-level people in businesses and government were killed. 95 over 90 people killed in this airplane crash, and they were just heading to a memorial for massacre of Poles by Russians. And now, because the first thing I thought is, what the hell are so many important Polish people doing on one airplane going somewhere? Still not a good idea to ever, get your a large part of your government on one airplane, but it's quite bad, I'm sure. The people are devastated. And I went to school this morning just to find some books and do some stuff, and at the school on the weekends they have language classes: Polish, Portuguese, Spanish, things like that. And in my former room, my old room, they have a Polish class. Actually, that hallway has all Polish classes. I didn't say anything. I didn't even know if the teachers knew. I didn't know. Well, you never know how good people are at keeping up to date with news. I mean, not everyone gets up and turns on the television like I do. So, and as far as I know, we didn't know about it last night, so it was definitely something you'd have to hear about in the news this morning. So it was devastating. But they already say there's going to be elections shortly and whatever. So obviously, there's a time difference between Poland and Canada. I think it's about 6 hours. Yes, so I was up this morning working on my lessons for the week. It's really interesting lesson planning for this class. It's the highest level that you can teach at the school, and it's really fun because you can do almost anything. I've got to get around. I'm getting around to seeing how their grammar is. I know that some of them are very just recently moved into that level, but a lot of them are ready to leave or think they're ready to leave, so I have to figure that out. So I'm going to start reviewing all the grammar so that I can tell what their knowledge of English is like. Check their writing. I already know what their speaking is like, but on the other hand, there are a lot of students who haven't shown up yet. 1 week of classes and a lot of students haven't shown up yet, eh? Yeah. Which, if you don't show up, then you're not going to be getting that exit test. So there's no worry. I'll just keep on teaching. This is the sample exit test I was handed when I got the class. So I've checked that out. I see what they need to know in order to write that exit test, so I know what I need to teach them, and I know how they need to learn it. So that's that. So I'm working on that class. That's all I'm going to work on today, is that class. And the other classes will come tomorrow. Yes, so that's that. I was at the school this morning because I forgot the cake there yesterday, so I went and put it in the refrigerator, and that'll be that. I'll give it to the teachers. There's some teachers, they always bring in candies, food, and stuff like that, so I'll do that. On Monday, I'll just say, I have this cake. I want to have it for lunch. I want to have it for dessert. Oh yeah. I said I would properly show you there. Now that should not be cut off. Not that I can zoom in, because there's no way of zooming other than carrying the bloody computer over. You can't really tell what are the ponies. But I really like it. It's too bad it's just a print, but whatever. It's a snowy field. Ponies look like Shetland ponies against a night sky. So that's kind of cool. There we go. It's a cool day. Sunny right now, but there's cloud. You know, sun and cloud. It's 7 degrees, so you know that's okay. I think I'm going to go out and go for a walk. We have a dinner to go to tonight. It's my husband's oldest friend. His birthday tonight, today. So every year we get invited to his birthday celebration. Even though his mother thinks we are, I don't know, not bad influences, because we do, you know, we are good influences. My husband is a good influence, not we. But she doesn't approve of us and our tendencies, you know, those ungodly tendencies. She's a very godly woman. And yeah, whole family is rather godly. Yes, so I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go get another lottery ticket because we didn't win the big one last night. Me and my class, my former class. They still want me to continue holding the lottery tickets. I said, sure, what the heck. So I'm doing that. And we're still playing once a week. We'll see how long that goes on. Depends on if they start to really like their teacher or if they don't. We'll see. Because my new students much prefer me to, well, much prefer me to the previous teacher. They just found her too high pressure for them. I shouldn't say that with such, you know, arrogance and attitude, because next week they could hate me just like they hated her. They didn't hate her. Silly, silly. They found her too demanding. How's that? Too demanding. Never me too demanding. No. Well, I'm going to be giving them some stuff and they might be changing their tone. Changing their tone. Okay, I'm off. I have to find some more listenings. Although I have at least 2 ready for next week. I have Feist and I have a news bit, a news item, and maybe I could find something else. Anyway, off I go. Otherwise the procrastination will just multiply. See ya, folks. Like my pony?